I used to think healing meant forgetting, like time would scrub you from my mind. That one day I'd wake up different, leave every trace of you behind. They said the pain would dull with distance, the scars would fade, hearts mend again. I didn't know it wasn't erasing, just learning how to live with it. At first the days were heavy breathing, every hour felt like war. I counted losses like mistakes, pacing holes into the floor. I tried to bury every memory deep where nothing ever grows. But you don't bury something living, you just cover what you know. And slowly, without noticing, I started standing on my own. You learn to live again, you learn to love again, you find your rhythm, find your name. But no matter how deep you bury her, she rises on the good days. When the weight finally lifts, when the hurt loosens its grip, when life feels warm and safe again, that's when she slips in. You move forward, you change, you grow, but you never forget a love that close. Smile without flinching, learned how silence isn't cruel, found comfort in the simple things, a crowded room, an empty moon. I let someone else get closer, let them see the cracks in me, and I didn't feel like I was cheating, just becoming who I need. But healing's not a straight line road, it bends back when you least expect. You learn to live again, you learn to love again, you let your heart reset. But no matter how deep you bury her, she rises on the good days. When your chest feels honest, when your chest feels light, when you stop surviving just to fight, she shows up in the sunlight. You don't want her back, you don't feel regret, but you never forget a love like that. It doesn't mean I'm still broken, it doesn't mean I'm holding on. It means she was a part of me when I didn't know who I was becoming. Some people don't just pass through, they shape the way you heal. They teach you what it costs to love and what it means to feel. I don't replay you in weakness, I don't cry like I used to do, but peace has a strange way of reminding me of you. You learn to live again, you learn to love again, you finally feel okay. But no matter how deep you bury her, she visits on the good days. When you're calm inside, when your heart feels free, when you're proud of the man you've come to be. She's not a wound, she's a memory. You move ahead, you let go of pain, but you never forget a love that changed you that way. Time doesn't make you heartless, it just teaches you restraint. You don't forget the ones you love, you just remember them without the pain.